I told my husband he can't use a pharmacy because it's covered in Trump signs. My husband Jake has been unemployed since 2019, lost his job when his company downsized, and just never found anything steady after that. He's been on my health insurance ever since, which cost me $382 every single month out of my paycheck. Jake's always been Republican, not like crazy about it, but he votes that way and watches the news sometimes. I'm more moderate, and we usually just don't talk about politics much because it's easier that way. Last week, he comes to me all excited about this pharmacy he found. It's this small local place right in our town, family owned, and he's going on about how we should support small businesses instead of using the big chain pharmacy we've been going to for years. I was like, okay, let me look it up. I pull up their Facebook page and immediately see what he's talking about. Their parking lot has these giant Trump flags and MAGA signs everywhere. The owner, who's also the pharmacist, posts constantly about politics, like multiple times a day, sharing stuff about election fraud and calling people communists. I told Jake there was no way I was moving my prescriptions there. He got all defensive and said I was being dramatic, that it's just a pharmacy and we shouldn't care about their politics if they give good service. But here's the thing, when I spend money somewhere, I'm supporting that business. And I'm not about to financially support someone who uses their business as a political billboard for views I completely disagree with. Jake said fine, whatever, he'd just move his prescriptions there by himself then. Keep mine at the chain pharmacy if I wanted to be difficult about it. That's when I lost it. I looked at him and said, you're on my insurance. Insurance that I pay $382 a month for because you haven't had a job in 5 years. So no, you're not moving your prescriptions there either. His face went bright red. He started yelling about how I was controlling him and that he should get a say in where his own medications come from. I told him he can have a say when he starts paying for his own insurance. He brought up how he does stuff around the house and that should count for something. I said doing laundry doesn't equal $382 a month plus my full-time job. The fight got really ugly. He called me a hypocrite because we shop at other stores that probably have Republican owners. I said there's a difference between someone's private beliefs and literally covering your business in political propaganda. He's been giving me the silent treatment for 3 days now. His mom called me yesterday saying I was being unreasonable and emasculating him by controlling where he gets his medicine. I told her if she felt that strongly about it, she could add him to her insurance plan instead. Jake finally came to me last night and said he'd keep his prescriptions at the chain pharmacy, but he made this big show of saying he was only doing it to keep the peace, not because he agreed with me. I don't even care if he agrees with me. As long as my money isn't going to fund someone's political shrine disguised as a pharmacy, I'm fine with whatever he needs to tell himself.